Welcome everybody to democrazy. For starters, let me say happy International Women's Day. It's Women's Month, so Women's History Month. And what? Oh God! Oh my goodness gracious! Because I just pulled up the democracy talking points on my phone, and I'm like, and what better way to celebrate International and Women's History Month / International Women's Day by celebrating a woman getting fired? That's right, Kristi Noem is no longer DHS secretary.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think she was a women's ally, so that does kind of celebrate.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm pretty sure the Trump campaign, like the Trump admin, like timed it to be okay. Black History Month's over. Started Women's History Month. Let's fire this bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, but to be fair, it's the one thing they did do graciously. They didn't do the usual crap that they would be to be like, yeah, they're the worst. No, they're like, no. We still like her work. We're just putting her in S.H.I.E.L.D. now. You know, that thing that we didn't have before that we're just now creating? Yeah, she's going to be in S.H.I.E.L.D. It's cool.
Let's make that shit up. It's just, they did it graciously. It's like, I'm not sure if she actually knew ahead of time, but she did it because she was at like some concert or some shit.
Yeah,
and it's like something bleeped out.
While she was being fired.
Yeah, dude, it's like,
in there, she's like, we, as the department, are going to be doing this. And it's just like, she knows she's no longer a part of the team, right? She's...
Same goes with Lewandowski. He's out too.
he was never in! The thing is, he was a special fucking contract to government. The thing was supposed to expire after 150 days, after Trump first took office. But he was just using other people's fucking badges to fucking swipe him in. He was never there.
So,
And the worst part was, it was like, you know, those Senate hearings where they kept like, are you fucking him? And she never said no.
that's the sad thing. Is like, I was even talking with my mom about that. I was like, that is the reason why they don't like Jasmine in particular positions of power. Because had she been in that meeting, that would have been all her time, is just repeating that back to her constantly.
Right. It's just like, are you fucking him?
Going to a speech, she's like, reclaim my time. Are you fucking?
Right? And it's like, how dare you with this salacious, reclaim my time. Are you fucking him? I don't have to sit here and do this. I'm reclaiming my time. Are you fucking Corey?
It's like, if you don't let her have a whole minute to speak, your time can go a long time.
Right? And the worst part was like, I don't know why Kristi Noem invited her husband to it. I'm not sure she thought it was good optics. Or maybe he just wanted him to know because she was like tired of sneaking around. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to let this guy gotta know.
I mean, to be fair, how can you not invite him? Even if it's the thing regarding, hey, I'm probably going to be revealing that I'm cheating on you. It's like, you can't be like, but I can't bring you. Because they're the pro-family side.
Right, yeah, because it's like, you know.
Disregard her husband suddenly.
Well, yeah, because traditionally, usually when this scandals breaks out, what they all say, I'm stepping down to spend time with my family while the wife or husband's with them, right? So she was just like, yeah, I'm already ready.
I'm set to go.
Like, we're spending time. It's like, I'm stepping down and I'm going to join S.H.I.E.L.D. to spend more time with my family. And it's just like, but you're still doing work. Is this work going to have any, like, money or fucking, like, what happened to those jets you bought? Like,
The ad campaign. I mean, like,
the ad campaign is actually probably what got her fired because people are saying like, Trump, that was the cardinal sin. Like, Trump will let you murder, let you do all this other stuff. He'll stick by you as long as he thinks like you're still kind of useful. But this whole ad campaign where she's going out and being like, "This was all me," Trump's like, "Wait, hold up, you can't do that. Like, that's my stick."
yeah, exactly. She was having more airtime than Trump, and he got out. He lost it.
Yeah, he's like 250 million. It's like, I'm out here. This is all my decisions. It's like, wait, nope, bitch. Like, you fucked up. That's why they let him go. Like, that whole thing, she probably could have survived it. Like, there would have been still rumors about that. But Trump would have been like, I believe in that shit, or they would rearrange some deck chairs. But she going out here cosplaying, that's what got her into it. She started cosplaying, and she was like, oh, I can take this to the top. And Trump's like, sit down, Kristi.
I did not give you this much power. Calm down.
Right.
But like, who's going to? But so if she's going to Shield, who's going? It's Mark Wayne Mullen, that dumbass.
I mean, the thing is, we'll go back to Kristi Noem. They revealed that she was basically suffering off money too. It's like, hey, where's this $114 million going to this company that was only in existence for 8 days?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they're like, we don't know. Like, it didn't exist. It's like, oh, I don't know where this is. And it's like, yeah, it's basically me and Corey's slush fund, so we can keep going back to Argentina riding those horses like he's Fabio, even though he's bald.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't he bald?
And that's why I don't think about these men. It's like both Corey and Stephen Miller, bald men. And like, they're young too. Like, what? They're like, what, 40s? Like, and they've been bald all this time, man.
Well, I mean, when you're that evil, you know, your hair tends to run.
Yeah. What can you do about it?
Wear a wig.
No, because then we're just going to make more fun of it.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just be bold with the baldness, because there's only so much we're going to get. But if you're wearing a wig, oh no, that's just few. Especially if you start trying to switch it up. Oh.
And the thing is that, like, I just don't understand it. It's like, Kristi knows, like, you're at a higher position. Like, you're gonna have a affair. You could have probably got some younger, hotter fucking staff people to, like, have an affair with you. Go to this guy, right? Like,
well, I mean, you have to be a certain level of evil and white in order to, like, attract Kristi Noem. Even though, like, you know, we said it, like, we do her if she just taped her mouth shut. Yeah, she's in the taped her mouth shut category. But like, we'd have to be evil and paint ourselves white and white face in order to attract her. It was like, you're not wrong, Robert. There are more attractive white men out there. Like, there are more attractive men in general. Like, you know, Kratos. I mean, he's so bangable. Kratos.
well, I mean, getting a young Republican who's interested in being DC and being a young staffer, it wouldn't have been that hard. Like, I mean, you can do it across the board, like, just getting young people out of college, just literally go to the campus, and then you just pick them out. And it's like, you know what? We're having this internship for staffers this summer. You want to go here? Yeah. Basically, bang, bang. Like, that's easy as you can fucking do.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, you have to be evil and white. So, yeah.
But they mold is evil. Like, they're young and impressionable. Wouldn't you rather mold it than them being their own type of evil?
But But when you're being molded, you can still question, and that could turn people off. You know what I mean? It's like, but stealing from a baby, isn't that wrong? No. And then you have to come up with a reason as to why it's okay to steal from a baby, because that baby probably deserved it and is on welfare or some shit. And then you'd have to make up all these things. It would take too long. It would just take too long.
I don't think it would take that long with these young people that are indoctrinated. Then it's be like, yeah, well, it's like, why we got to do this? Because Obama doesn't want you to.
Yeah.
That's true. Anyway, but like, yeah, but like shifting gears. This week has just been crazy. I mean, like, Doug, are we going to talk about Iran? No. Well, the only thing I'll bring up maybe is like how the Tate brothers are going towards there, kind of ish, but like.
They're chilling in Dubai.
They're chilling in Dubai.
I mean, I would say to talk about an update for Iran was that they're spinning what Iran said about not attacking their neighbors. They said it was apology when it wasn't. They were just saying that, hey, we won't attack you as long as you don't help launch attacks into Iran.
Yeah.
But he went and ran with it. It's like, see, they're apologizing. We're going to win this. We basically already have victory already.
No.
And it's an unconditional surrender. And then he even was like, hey, Britain, yeah, you're finally sending 2 aircraft carriers. Well, it's too late now because the war is basically over and we won. Like, this is all he's doing because he knows he can't win this. Like, the next step is only logically to put boots on the ground.
He said he wanted to do that, so I mean, it's gonna happen. It is gonna happen.
I
But
honestly want them to. I
that's
want
still
them to.
hypothetical, you know. I don't want to like talk out of my ass just yet. Until I have to. Like, I really don't want to talk about. Yeah, he said he's gonna put boots. He said he wants boots on the ground, and we're gonna get boots on the ground. And I'm like, it turns out it's untrue, and I'm just gonna like have to retract that. I hope I'm wrong. Like, look, I am seriously hoping we don't put boots on the ground. I do not want troops going over there because then.
Yeah, most people are not by any means excited for it.
Oh my
Like, regardless of how much they're trying to promote that on like the public format, even the background whisperings are like, yeah, no, we don't. This is gonna go horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna if we have boots, like let's say we put soldiers there, this is gonna be another Afghanistan. I can tell you that right off the fucking bat because there's no exit strategy. And the last time we pulled out, and like look what happened in Afghanistan. Oh my god, like that was such a shit show. And suicide rates spiked because of that because the soldiers that the veterans are like, dude, I fought for nothing, and they're kind of right.
Yeah.
But see, that's why it's like I don't want them to die, but it's like seems like the only way to get people to actually realize like what this administration is doing and them not falling for the okie doke of like they're saying like it's not a war, we're just doing this other shit or helping that Israel do this shit is to put boots on the ground and wake people up because Lindsey Graham was just fucking on what State of the Union the other day was talking about, hey, I got these caps for free Cuba. See, they're already planning to go to this for Cuba. That's they're gonna keep on doing it.
Again, I'm gonna switch up because I do not want to talk about. There's still
a lot of complications.
Yeah, and it's
like in general about it.
Look, there's still a lot of info coming out. Iran is basically still going to be striking back because, of course, they will. And like, it's just
yeah. My whole thing, just to sum it up on my side, is we shouldn't have been striking first, and we shouldn't have been involved in the first place. That's just where I stand. I understand the situation happened, but regardless of any information thrown out from anything shown, we were not originally involved. He involved us.
Mm-hmm.
That's my issue at its core, regardless. So,
yeah, and the thing was the involvement was like their explanation is that Israel was going to do the strike. If Israel would have did the strike, you could have came back afterwards and negotiated, right? It would have been easier than you joining in. That made it way worse because Israel's always pulling that shit, right? And then there'll be some retaliation. Things will simmer down. It doesn't help for you to be like, yeah, well, I'm just going to join in this anyway. Like, why?
Anyway, let's move on. Because although the war in Iran is happening right now, everyone's right. Like everyone here is right. It's not popular. In fact, it's so not popular that when Alex Jones was like saying, "Oh, we're right for," he faced such a backlash that he hosted Nick Fuentes when Fuentes was all like, "Oh, vote Democrat," and like they were actually talking about like you should have heard Alex Jones when he was like talking like to Nick Fuentes. He was like, the Iranian war. What's everything on there? Like he sounded so dead.
Yeah. No, I saw part of the clip through some things. So no, he's almost at that same deadness that he went through when the first judgment came through against the Sandy Hook trial.
Yeah.
That's that same deadness that he was talking then when he was like, oh shit, I might actually lose my money. That tone was hitting in there. And it's like, yeah, you realize it's a little too fucked up to even spin at this point. You can't even spin out of this.
Yeah, he's like, I'm about to get sued. It was like that brief period after Fox News got sued and they got rid of Tucker and they were like, oh, for a minute, we're going to kind of like toe the line and not go crazy, you know?
Yeah. It's that, oh shit, I'm a public figure. I can be attacked and attached to this shit. Let me fix some things.
right? Like I won't go as crazy. I still need to go a little crazy enough to kind of keep my base still here, and give me my money, but I can't go too crazy like I used to because like oh, people are actually suing me and people are actually rewarding them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, you fucking talk. Well, look, if you talk stupid shit and you say it's fact when it's not, and you get sued for it, you can't claim First Amendment when you're trying to say like, don't believe the information that's coming out, believe my information, and get me another Rolex. You know, I mean, like it's just.
See, this is exactly why I said like Republicans they hate being in power because when they're the minority, they could be on the radio show talking all this conspiracy shit, and then they can just go to court and it's like, who's gonna believe this? Like it's minority opinion, right? And then they won't most likely get sued. Like it'll be like one-offs, right? Once they're in power, every time they're in power stuff, they do it, and it's like now it's like, oh fuck, my words actually have gravitas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they enjoy.
Oh, go ahead, Captain.
Oh, I was just saying, it's the same thing as like with Nick Fuentes. They enjoy being able to troll and say whatever they want, but the moment that they get control, it's like, oh wait, I have to actually be responsible. I'm held responsible for saying. I'm the one in control of what I was complaining about, because that's what that's where Bongino and Cash both fucked up at. Y'all spent all this time talking all this shit about the FBI. Then you become the FBI. Now you can't talk shit about them. And everything that you talk shit about, you're in there. So then now you're running back out. And the first thing you start doing, I'm going to slightly talk shit about them again. No, you were them, sir. You can't do it again.
Yeah, key example of that is when after Chucky Boy got gunned down in Utah, which is what Utah is going to be remembered for now. They caught a suspect. FBI caught a suspect. That dumb Indian piece of shit went on and said, "We got the guy. We caught the guy." Turns out it wasn't even the guy, and they're like, "Oh," and like even the FBI people are just like, "Dude, shut the fuck up. You're tainting this case."
Yeah, well, they only solved that one because the family member got him to turn him in. That's like they haven't solved to Samantha Guthrie fucking missing one. They're waiting for someone to call and be like, tell us who did it.
Look,
so sad.
You can trash talk the FBI all you want. Everybody does, and for good reason. If there's one thing that the Phoebes are known for, is that they have all FBI agents have an ego the size of a fucking moon, man. Like, they'll treat everyone like shit. Every other office under them like shit. But, you know, they're the top law office for a fucking reason. And
right? Yeah, that ego gives them, like, top detective, like, I'm going to solve this case because of my ego, right? And they're going to do shit to go on stuff. But now, with this new FBI, they're like, hey, I can actually solve this, and they're shutting it down. They're basically castrating all these so-called alpha people that they wanted to have, right?
yeah. And you have dude bro Indian fucker over here, like, partying up with, like, the World Cup winner. Not the World Cup.
With the hockey
The
team,
hockey
like he
team.
did something, man. Like, between that and his girlfriend, it's just like, bro. It's like, in the words of fucking Wajahat Ali, he's the worst Desi person all brown people know.
And see, the sad thing is, it wouldn't even be so bad if he was just partying with the team. Like, if a camera had panned over and he had been just, like, chilling at a table, going like, yeah, or something. People would just be kind of like, okay, it's kind of weird you're there. You're excited like you did that shit, and you pounded on the fucking table, and then they're putting the medal on you. Bro, what? Like...
Dude, no, it was worse. He was doing that when they did that call for Trump, right?
Yeah.
They put him on the speakerphone, and then he's cracking a beer. Like come on. Like, this is weird, bro.
Let's say he's entitled to a vacation. Okay, I get it. Like, you can have days off and shit like that. It's, you know, everybody has their jobs. Everyone has their days
No.
off. No,
Epstein
where
case
the
is
heck
still
are you?
going. You
You're
don't
the
get no
head of the
vacation.
fucking FBI, dude. Do your fucking job first. Stop going on these redonkulous trips to see your cunt of a girlfriend who sings country music. And no, you don't. No, 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 no. You are in the highest position of law enforcement. Act like it.
Right? Like if he was like the ambassador to Italy from the United States and he was doing that, I'd be like, okay, you're the ambassador here. You're here anyway, celebrating medical business. That's cool. But yeah, you're the top FBI thing on there. It made no sense. Like if you would have been like a secretary of something or fuck even a senator, I would have kind of been like more so than the FBI because it's like, why are you there? They said that he was there for business. Like, then why are you acting like this? Right there.
This
Right.
must be good, I guess.
Well, hold on. I'll let Captain finish the thought because like you had a thought and then Robert was speaking. Then I'll go back because there's a deep dive to that business trip and oh my god, John Oliver. Was it John Oliver? It was either John Oliver or Philip DeFranco that basically like talked more in depth on what that business was.
Ah. Well, yeah, no, I didn't have much more to add to, so if you want to go into it.
Yeah. So like the business trip had like a bunch of meetings in like city official buildings, right? So he was asking like, "Oh, can we have this meeting in a castle or here and here because I really want to go see those places." And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck are you talking? I'm what? Oh, I just if there was a reason, if Winston Churchill could predict that Cash Patel would be born, I'm pretty sure that's why he tried justifying the famine in India. Like that man, like oh my god, I fucking the hatred I have for Cash Patel is just. And
The whole administration.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the whole administration are just a group of Make-A-Wish kids. They're just now getting all their shit.
Oh my god, yes, so true. Oh, look at this kids is so yes. Like P headset and Cash Patel. P headset, most Make a Wish kid. If I had to make a list, oh my god, it would probably be Cash Patel, just purely based off his face and his antics. Then probably P headset. Then Sean Duffy. Then fucking Kristi, though. And then Marco Rubio's down there somehow. Because it's like, yeah, he was kind of on the track. Then, like, he kind of got defeated by Trump. Then he kind of just became a castrated fucking chihuahua. And the worst part is like, you know he knows it's wrong. Because when you watch him in those meetings and shit, his body language gives him up. Like, what he says is one thing, but his body language just like, yeah. What am I doing? This is humiliating.
He's caught on.
And that's why lately he's been letting those Freudian slips out. Like when he first said, like, oh, this was not a war. This was a war we did because of Israel. And then the next day he was like, no, I didn't say it was because of Israel.
Look, sir, we have you on camera.
Right? Yeah.
You gave us the interview.
Good Lord.
And then if these reporters would just have the balls to ask like any kind of follow-up questions or anything, and it would just be like their whole thing, like their whole basis of only being able to lie is just because no one asks follow-up questions. Because I mean, honestly, if I wish I was in the newsroom with Caroline Levitt, because I would go up and just slap the bitch and just be like, you're lying, and then start playing the Outcast. Caroline, she's the reason for the word bitch. I hope she goes in the phone and crash into a ditch. Just saying.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. But,
yeah,
because they nowadays, like, I get people are afraid of losing their job, right? But nowadays, like, bro, if you lose it and you lose it in that fashion, you can start a Substack and independent thing like that and just be. I mean, look how much better Joy Ann Reid is, or Don Lemon unfucking cuffed. Best Don Lemon ever.
Yeah.
He's out here not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
He's like giving a fuck. Like, yeah,
It's like y'all fucked up firing me. I'm here.
and he's just like, I'm drunk. I don't care. I got money. I got my husband on there who's like a vicious, mean attack dog for some reason. Like every time I see him, he's like Kevin Costner in Bodyguard and Dom Lennon is Whitney Houston, bro. Like,
That's it, man.
Like, before I move on, there's the thing I gotta tell you guys. Like, I made up this commercial about like conservatives doing one, like hardcore conservatives doing one thing, and hardcore liberals doing another thing. So the conservative thing was essentially a movie trailer in a alternative World War II type setting, where, like, long story short, the ending line. Well, the ending scene was like this. Anderson, the might of animal, slay the dragon, rah! And I'll leave that alone. But the one I want to go in depth with was the liberal one. So it had like a bunch of liberal pundits, like it's like, come to the, I forgot the bar name because I don't have the document open to me. So it's like, come to this bar where we have our hardcore liberals. You'll see Wolf Blitzer. I'm gonna eat the shit out of this ham. Don Lemon. Fuck CNN.
Yeah. But justified.
Anderson Cooper. Who wants to see my penis?
bro, I would have been like Anderson Cooper. Fuck you, Barry.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to remember, like, a liberal correspondent who, like, the one...
Andy Cohen?
No. The running gag between the conservative and liberal one was that the fourth person that would be featured is, like, literally dead. So, like, for the conservative one, it was, Bill O'Reilly, and you just see his gravestone. And, like, for the liberal one, I'm trying to remember that fucking... I wish I had the document open. It would be a liberal... But with like, oh, this person, but you see their gravestone because they're dead. Anyway, but yeah.
Would it be like RBG?
Maybe. I'm trying to remember. I cannot for the life of me remember. Whatever. Anyway, let's move on, but like, because we do have to bash the Democrats. We do. Like, not because we have to keep politics even-handed, because, like, Democrats, yeah. So, Jasmine Crockett lost to James Tallarico, and she ended up losing her shit. And I could say, yeah, because she basically had that in the pocket up until, like, the FCC did not FCC, Paramount did that bullshit with Stephen Colbert, which actually made him go viral. Yeah, no, I'm wholeheartedly with her. Like, yeah, the only reason why he won is because he ain't black.
Well, it was that and the voter suppression that happened in Dallas thing with the Republican change, where it's like, hey, normally where you normally vote, that's not where you want to. That's not where we're gonna vote. But the link on the website that would, if you want to go ahead and see where you're gonna vote, was not up and live until like the day of the actual voting. So people were kind of confused, and it's like, okay, and they went to the state Supreme Court to be like, let's extend the things on there, and then they're like, okay, we can, and then Kim Patrick's like, no, fuck that shit, and then basically they're like, oh, we'll only extend it for an hour, and then those votes will be counted separately, which doesn't fucking matter, and it's just like, I'm not sure completely unless they actually get all those votes and the number of people on there if Jasmine Crockett would have won. But I mean, considering how close it was, even with the suppression, I mean, it would have been even closer. Like, yeah. And it's ridiculous. And it's just like, between that and it's like, it's annoying now. Like, I'm on Dreads and all this other shit, and everyone's just like mad at black people. It's like, why you all come at Tariqa and the allies and all this shit, and you're gonna hold your vote and then keep give them a chance to make Texas blue and all this shit, and it's like they don't understand it. The point is, it's like, no, this is not just a one-off, and we're gonna be kind of like those people up in Michigan where it's like, oh, well, Biden and Harris is for the war, so we're not going to go fucking vote for her. And then it's kind of worse. Is that every fucking year for like the past fucking 10, 12 years, it's just like, hey, we're going to vote for this candidate because we don't like identity politics, but we know that Texas is racist. So we got to get a white guy in here for the off chance that we might get them to join our side, which never happens.
Nope.
And then it's like, hey, black people, get on board. Black people get on board. Black people, it's like, yo, hey, we've been fighting to save your asses all the time. We kind of like this candidate. Why don't you get on board with us? No, because we got to appeal to the white racists out here who's definitely not going to join our team.
Yeah. You know, it'd be funny as hell though if it turns out that Tallarico's a dino, like a Democrat in name only, and becomes like the next John Fetterman, and he'll just be like, "No, I'm going full right." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, because their whole push for his vibe is solely based on that very heavily "I am a Christian" vibe. But
Yep.
as we've clearly seen, that can flip very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then he also said that he wants to win over the old Republicans. They said it's not MAGA or whatever, but it's like there's not that many of them. But that just shows like, okay, if he's already willing to do that, he'd be like, oh well, maybe we'll just let some MAGA stuff on here. Oh, maybe they have some good ideas about Israel stuff on there will help the Christian thing. And now I'm a Fetterman in cinema.
Yep.
And then that's all it's going to be. And it's just going to be like, yeah, we're just stuck in here. And now you're stuck with this guy for fucking 6 years or more. And then you're just going to have black people that's pissed off that we told you. And they're going to be like, oh, well, no. He's like, we're not racist, we're allies. And like, you have the Hispanic vote was, we kind of only voted for him because it sounded like he had a Hispanic name and he's a white guy.
Telling it like, I would have loved.
Because if this guy was named this Tal, not even Tal Rico, I'm not sure. Like, I think he would have lost like 5 or 7% of fucking some of the Hispanic fucking vote on here shit on there. Because I already see people making excuses like, "Oh, Jasmine Crockett coming here late," or "I didn't even know she was running." It's like, so you didn't pay attention to anything, or like, because it's like if you didn't pay attention to that, don't come and try to say like, "Well, this guy has better policies." Like, no, you can't be like, I understand this guy's policies, but not know who you're running against.
Yeah.
Like it or not, like, look, you could say, well, Crockett is proven, okay? Oh, Doug, you're for Mamdani. What the hell did he do? Yeah, no, he actually had a plan to help with New York City, and he's actually going through with it. Matter of fact, he actually went on record saying, like, look, if the governor won't do this for us, that means we got to do this in order to try to get rid of some of the debt. And people actually respected him for it because he told the fucking truth, which is what Jasmine Crockett always goddamn did.
Yeah.
So my thing is that it's like if you vote for Crockett, right? Why it makes more sense? It's like, okay, you automatically assume all the black people are going to vote for her. Let's say it's only 92%, right? Probably good odds, right? So you already have that. Then he's like, you don't have to care about the white ones. If you're a white liberal, you shouldn't vote for that. They're saying for us, whoever is the person on the ticket, you should vote for. If you take them at their word and they're going to do that, you will still get that white vote, right? Then it's just up to the Hispanics, who are basically the ones who've been screwing over you guys for fucking so long. They're such a huge block. And if they would get off of Trump's teat and vote for the candidate, it wouldn't fucking matter. It would have been an easy fucking landslide against Cruz or Cronin, whatever.
I think Crockett should go independent.
Not right now.
That's not a point, yeah, because it's kind of problematic at the moment.
Yeah, like if you mean independent for like Congress or you mean for the Senate race, Doug?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. I'd say both. Fuck it.
If it's Senate right now, you're basically just handing it back to the red states. Like that's dope. If you want to be like for the Congress, I'm like whatever. Like the people who fuck with her will fuck with her. You know.
Fuck with her? Are you kidding me? Tier list. Oh god, tier list. AOC is up top. Crockett's right up there. They're just equal, mainly because Crockett she will tell it like it is. AOC doesn't necessarily do that much. But like, no. Hold on. Let me try to rephrase this. AOC, I love her brain. Crockett, I love her brain. Both of them are on equal grounds. Like I would say, they're both S tier. But if I had to choose one or the other, and be like, fuck.
I think it's two different ones, but like, okay, I agree with you. Both hot, both with brain and stuff on there. Different ones, like it depends on what type of woman. Like I was always, in particular, with like Leah Remini from King of Queens. I always like a woman who can kick your ass and bite you out on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jasmine Crockett's gonna do that with her lawyer degree, all that shit on there. AOC, you definitely can't cross her and all that stuff on there. But I think that you probably get more tongue lashings from Crockett than AOC, but they're still going to be good for both ones on there. Like I wouldn't cross either one.
The reason why I'm all like AOC won't tell it like it is as much as Jasmine Crockett is because of because she kind of made her wording nicer in that Twitter post when she was talking about like her voting against that one resolution that one fucking Republican put out to like reveal all of the names in essay cases, and she's all like, yeah, no, AOC was all like, no, we need to like it would hurt the victims as well, and I would like it, and it was just worded wrong. Crockett would have just been like, no, this was a poorly worded piece of shit, and I'm not going to out any victims. Fuck you. Like that's what I meant.
Yeah. No, well, that's because it's two different persons. Like, because AOC, like, yeah, Jasmine definitely has like better plans for maybe higher office, but I think AOC was always planning to be like, I'm doing this. She got her wave on there, and then if she wasn't snubbed by Pelosi, and then they made that one fucking other person for the head of for like oversight or whatever, like AOC's track planning is going basically. She'll be the eventual Speaker of the House. I want her. I don't fucking want not Cory Booker, that other fucking piece of shit on there. Huh?
King Jeffries?
Yes, like I'd rather have AOC all day. Like I'd rather have AOC head of the House and stuff on there, and then I would like Jasmine Crockett to be in the Senate, and then eventually they will get. I will hope like for the next if we saw elections, the next Democratic president, I will hope would put like AOC or Crockett like as a secretary position somewhere in there, lead up to eventually them doing like a vice presidential run in the future on the ticket.
Yeah, but who the hell is going to be like who the hell is going to run for presidency in the Democrats? You got fucking Gavin Newsom. Look, Gavin Newsom did some good shit.
You have Gavin Newsom and Stephen A. Smith.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's it. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, and they were putting other people's on there. They still got Bernie Sanders on there, and he's still going strong with 5%. And I'm just like, Bernie is gonna be so fucking old. Like, I like Bernie Sanders, but come on, man. This is why we got in this place in the first place. Like, except old people like can't like.
Bernie Sanders.
And then you have like Pete Buttigieg.
Bernie Sanders got the rawest of raw dog deals when he was like independent and everybody was following him. Hillary fucking Clumpton, that round-faced bitch. She's like, oh, come to the Democrats now, fucking suffer. She should Pokemon go to the fucking hellhole that, oh, I fucking hate that.
It's like, it's weird because like, because Hillary lost that one and eventually because they said it did not do enough in Michigan, right? Would have been interesting is if Hillary would have, even if she did the shenanigans, it became like the main Democratic president. Instead of her picking Tim Kaine from Virginia, if she would have picked Bernie Sanders, I wonder how much better that ticket would have done.
Ugh. Agreed, because like everybody.
Bernie Sanders would have been out there speaking as a VP. Like Tim Kaine didn't do that much. No, just like Tim Walz kind of didn't do as much. Like.
Well, Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
Tim
give
Walz
him
was
that.
better
I'll
than
give him
Tim
that
Kaine.
because, like,
Right.
Tim Walz, like, I'm not gonna like go after his record of service, nor am I gonna go after because like he was like advocating for the LGBTQ community in the '90s, which was usually a fucking death sentence, especially in Minnesota.
On a football team, too.
Yeah. I'm not going to go after that. But what I will go after is his reasoning for not going after fraud cases. Because, like, one of it is like, oh, it'll seem like we're being racist. I'm like, dude, if you want to follow, it's more important that you follow the law because now black people look even worse. No, which is weird considering how Asmund Gold said, like, what was it? Somalis have a 63 IQ. It's a fact, and yet Somalians are apparently responsible for billions in fraud. So either white people are dumber or black people are smarter. Which is it, you fucking dumbass? But yeah, going back to Bernie Sanders though, if he actually spoke as VP, he would have gone on tour basically being like this: "Do not talk about Hillary's stupid servers. Okay, I know about the servers, and the servers only serve you bad hot dogs. You know what I mean?"
Yeah, but they're like, he would have been talking about there, but he just reminds me of a fucking Larry David who's in Congress, man. And I mean, like, he would have just got, like, when that was happening, there was doing Phil the Bird stuff on there. He was almost like the Joe Rogan before Joe Rogan did that last Trump fucking thing on there. Because he was just having people on their side, just like, Phil the Bird. It was just vibes, bro. Like, you couldn't really explain it.
You should have stopped at Trump fucking because like if you said Joe Rogan and the Trump fucking, you just everybody would start picturing Joe Rogan fucking Donald Trump, which would probably be the best. Oh God, you know the tagline. Oh, conquering my orange fear. That would be the title of the sex tape.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Joe Rogan said it. Fear is not a factor for him. Can't,
But Joe Rogan's out here. Who loves orange soda? Joe loves orange soda.
Oh, good lord. That is so. Oh, man. Is it. Between Kristi Noem getting fired and Jasmine Crockett losing, man, this is a very shit start to Women's History Month. Like,
I mean, or you could say it's a good start because remember history, people don't care for women for shit. That's why.
Oh yeah, there's that crowd that'll definitely be like, yeah. And don't be pissed at us. Don't be pissed at black people for threatening to not vote. Like, Robert said it best. How many times have we saved your ass? Think about it. We made the Philly cheesesteak. That saved America. We got America out of the housing crisis. No one talks about that anymore. Ethiopia has the Ark of the Covenant. So, fuck you. And nobody talks about that. So, if we're not still, we have every right to basically say, you know what, we're tired of bailing your asses out. No, fuck. We can withhold our vote. Oh, you're fine with the way things are now. Dude, you probably voted him in. Shut the fuck up. We are so...
That's what I'm saying on all the podcasts is like when they talk about this, they talk about like, okay, black people got to join together and get the person back, or like, well, it's like, how come they don't ever talk about like, well, the reason we're in this is because you got like 60 to 70% of white people out here voting for racist shit.
Yeah, regardless of if y'all were like, well, I did it for these other reasons. Yeah, but you still were aware of his other policies. You can't sit here and be like, I did it for the economy. Okay, but you weren't seeing all the signs showing the racist signs, the rhetoric and everything. You only heard the economy. And even then, he clearly lied to you. And you're only just now calling out that he lied. Not in like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand voters that in the first 2 weeks of him being in there immediately were like, nah, this ain't what I wanted. Because those were probably deceived. They probably maybe didn't even vote in the first administration. They were just flim-flammed in everything. I'm willing for those because in the early gap they caught on. But when we're this far in and you're just now being like, well, I don't feel like he's valid, and you're older than me, old enough to know when he was fucking on The Apprentice. What the fuck?
Right? And it's like,
all I can conjure is what the fuck.
God, yeah, no, it's so dumb. Like you can't claim victim when you put yourself in this position. You put us all in this position, and you can't say like, oh, we thought he, motherfucker, you saw him first term. Shut up. Like, no, we have, and even then, that's assuming there's going to be a midterms. There's still not going to be a midterms. Get that out of your head. He's gonna use that emergency power nonsense to like void the entire midterms. We're not gonna have them. We are not gonna have them. Oh,
of
no,
course he's not. The proof is that when he fired Kristi Noem, he moved a city senator, into a job. That means you lost that number. That means he doesn't care about Congress anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not necessarily talking out of my ass. You can't. How are you gonna tell me you're gonna take a sitting senator, move him into DHS? I mean, what's gonna happen to a Senate seat? Oh well, the person under him is gonna take over, I guess. But like, that's, you don't see the fucking writing on the wall. He doesn't give a shit about Congress. He doesn't give a shit about anybody anymore. He doesn't give a shit about the government anymore. It's essentially like what we were yelling about. Voting for Trump would be the end of democracy, and look what's happening.
Well, you know what's interesting about Oklahoma and their Senate thing is that since they moved them, the governor is allowed to name a replacement. But in Oklahoma rules, the person who gets replaced isn't allowed to run in the next real election for that Senate seat. They're barred from it.
Oh well. It's
I know, but it's
Oklahoma.
just interesting because it's like if someone got it, it's like, oh, cool. Normally, it's like, oh, cool. I get appointed there. Now I can run as an incumbent and have a good chance of being a senator. Like, why would you want this job? It's just like, so I basically know that I can't continue this job, and I just got to go there and be a lapdog
Well,
for this shit.
let me put it to you this way: who wants to live in Oklahoma? Who knows anybody that's from there that lived there? Like,
Right? You got 50 in education. You still got that Sarah Fanecki bitch out there with her dumbass paper.
with their
Okay.
dumbass favor. But yeah, like
Like besides OU, Oklahoma University, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, I don't know what they got. I guess they got that Chesapeake Energy thing, and I only know that because of the name of the arena.
Dang.
wow, that got me. That got me. And on that note, we're actually coming close to time. Thank you everybody for tuning into Democrazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can listen to us on Amazon Music, YouTube, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on.